Are we gonna stay on? Because if we're not, you can go fuck yourself. Hmm? And it's only in the middle of the morning, for fuck's sake. It's like literally 3:51 in the morning. And already you're giving me trouble because you're not awake, you bastard. You're a slave! Deal with it! Anyway, I should probably calm down before I accidentally wake up my dad. Anyway, hello everybody, this is Uncle Dylan here, God of Chaos. You already know what I do. So today we are doing one shot of what if Deku was, well, what's the best way of saying it? What if Deku was a vigilante? I know, that's a fucking classic, and it's been done numerous of times to the point it's not even funny. But I couldn't say what if Deku was Bane, because, well, number one, you guys don't know who that is. And you all might mistake me for the Azrael version of Batman, because, well, he also uses Venom. So, pretty much, I'm gonna say what if Deku was a vigilante in this one, because I don't care what you all think. So, after literally Bane was founded, did Batman, and pretty much was raised, pretty much here's the best way to explain it to you all. Batman and Bane are siblings in this AU. Yep, they're actually siblings for once in this one, and also because why not? You all probably thought I was going to do a Batman X Bruce Wayne. Come on. Put it in the comments. Admit it. There is literally no shame. No, that ain't going to happen. But I actually might do that. A Batman and Izuku what if. Because a lot of people have made a gay version of Batman. I don't think Batman even gives a flying fuck who he has sex with. Even though he prefers Catwoman. And I have seen what she looks like back then. And I kid you not, she was actually not that bad looking. But the new Catwoman, let's just say it just gives it gives her friggin' anti-horn. Although I've seen a male version of Catwoman, let's just say, hey, I nearly had an erection. And then it was not even fucking funny. But some of the shit that you people are into is not even fucking hilarious. Like, seriously? Like, Clayface? I'm not judging, but seriously? Although a lot of you sick bastards are into Joker. I hope you better hope you're the one dominating, because I'm sure as hell know that's not the other way around. But anyway, pretty much Izuku literally was raised by him. Now, in case you're wondering what happened to Iko in this one, she's dead. How did she die? Well, I'm not gonna be a total jackass. Yes, I am. She died from cancer. What type of cancer? Heart cancer. And if you guys ever needed a heart transplant, you're all probably wondering, oh, why didn't she get a heart transplant? She was flat broke, and unfortunately, they were living in the streets. Quite literally. They were living in Gotham, for fuck's sake. So you can imagine the sheer sadness and despair they were going through. Oh, I do know one thing. I need to fix my freaking camera, because I need to find a way to actually increase the recording on my what if, because like I said in my previous video, I found out that my recording limit is literally 3 hours, which I think is fucking bullshit. It should be at least longer than that if I can be able to do 2 what ifs in one video. Now that would be nice. And it would actually spare me some free time too. Ooh, although it probably made me tired too. But anyway, Katsuki in this one is also a bad guy. He is known as the hyena. How did he get up as a hyena? Mutation quirk? Nope. Oh, he was mutation quirk? Nope. Oh, tortured as a Nomu. He wishes. Nope, in this one, Hyena was the son of Joker. Yep, Harley Quinn and Joker had sex, and they created the Hyena. They have no idea why. And in case you're wondering where I got this idea from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. And yep, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, where the crossover of Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came. Hey, that's where I actually got the idea. I bet a lot of you guys are thinking that's just fucking stupid. But I think it's a good one. Why? Well, because I'm an asshole. And I will forever be one. But after literally explaining that, and I don't have to explain anything else to you guys. So pretty much, this is when, and Katsuki, This is when pretty much Izuku had to deal with a lot of things. But unfortunately, he had one thing that he refused to do. What was the one thing he refused to do? The code. What's the code, you might be asking? Oh, that's fucking easy. The code, in your ways of saying it, are, well, nothing big. When I mean nothing big, I legit mean he does not follow the ways of Batman, unfortunately. Or at least not anymore. He does not follow it. He actually never followed it in the first place. He literally did the opposite of being a good guy. He killed people. And it did, well, actually, he didn't kill people no matter what the crime was, but he was still a nice man. And to a best way he can be when it comes to something like that. And because let's be honest with each other, you can't really be a good guy and expect, a vigilante without having the consequences. Now, pretty much here's the best thing I'm going to explain to you all. He does not take the mantle, like I said, in Batman. He actually gets that to Terrence from Batman Beyond. Now, for those who do not know what Batman Beyond is, it's pretty much an old TV show that was made when Batman retired, and a new guy named Terrence, I hope that's his name, and I'm not saying some random bastard's name, and because that would fucking suck. Okay. So pretty much, after explaining himself, this is when pretty much Batman passed away. In case you're wondering how they passed away, Batman passed away from age, so did Bane. They both couldn't handle the light. Okay, that's a lie. They could handle it, it's just they knew that their body was not strong enough. So, pretty much, they inhabited two people. Well, they were hoping that Izuku would take the mantle of Batman, but Bane knew that Izuku's mind was full of too much hatred to literally care. So pretty much that idea was thrown out the window as soon as it was mentioned. And because he knew that Izuku was not going to care about civilians. And it's to a point. Like I said, Izuku is pretty much like the Batman that, I don't remember. He's like the killer version of Batman. Like the Punisher is the best way of saying it. And I'm going to try my best to bring back the brutality in my videos because I just realized how fucking much I was holding back. I am disappointed in myself. Oh, even I knew that this could no longer go on. So pretty much, Terrence, you already know what Terrence's origin story is. This time, it's actually just him losing his father. Yep, daddy. The reason Terrence became Batman because he lost his daddy. Which I say is not a bad reason, but still. Izuku, well, he just saw so much trauma, it's not even funny. Like, seriously, what the fuck? Now, pretty much, here's the best way of saying it. Bakugo in this one also was turned. He wasn't transformed in his will. Nope. Oh, Joker decided to be a big dick and just turned his own son into a mutant. And showed no shame. But pretty much Harley, well, let's just say she didn't like it. But unfortunately, she couldn't do anything because Izuku killed her. Yep, Harley's dead in this one. No hero Harley Quinn, unfortunately. No, now you're all probably going to be curious how she died. Well, Izuku pulled a Michael Myers, beat her up with a stick. Which is humanly possible, actually. You can kill someone by beating them up with a stick. So pretty much after beating her up and pretty much did not take the mantle, he became Batbane. And so people don't get confused between him and Batman. And Batbane does use Venom. And literally does continue his ways of villainy. Villainy of erection. Wait, no, not that. So pretty much we're going to do a time skip. A couple of years has passed, and Izuku is just beating up the hard rock. Now get your dirty minds out of the pillar, or you dirty animal. I know it sounds extremely filthy, but it's just his name, because it should be a dig away who it is. Kirishima. Why did Kirishima started working for Bakugo? Oh, it's like Harley Quinn. He had a crush on him. But the difference is, Bakugo actually loved him back. Yes, for once, Bakugo. Yes, it appears that not all of the Joker's family or kids. Were, like that. So pretty much after Katsuki literally. Izuku Midoriya, and when pretty much this is when he's fighting Izuku Midoriya. In case you're wondering what weapon he uses a, I'm gonna say a sledgehammer. Even though Harley Quinn uses a sledgehammer. Wait, no, oh, well, she used a giant wallet mallet. Yeah, she used a mallet, not a sledgehammer. But for the sake of the video, let's just say it's a sledgehammer. After using his sledgehammer, pretty fucking brutally too. The sledgehammer was completely brutalized and literally was destroyed by anything that came across him. So after that, this is when this is when we get to Bane, sheesh, and literally is just fighting Hard Rock. Like I said, don't be 50. It is not a fucking porn site. Like, you dirty animals. Pretty much after that, this is when pretty much an uppercut, a left hook, a right hook, you name it, it was given to this asshole of a deer. Here, sorry about that. I got ran over by a deer, even though I was driving in the road and fucking Far Cry 5. Yes, I play Far Cry 5 because it's a good game. And even though I used to play Far Cry 6, but my PS5 not decided to pretty much hold my save, which is fucking bullshit. But I'm not too mad. I can't be mad. I'm a dick, but I'm not a cunt. But anyway, this is when pretty much we get to Hard Rock of getting beaten up. Because like I said, Kirishima has the disadvantage. You're all probably thinking, what do you mean disadvantage? And she literally has a hardening quirk. True, but he forgets he has it. How? Well, pretty much he's too focusing on fighting, and plus he never literally learned how to use it, because, well, his mother didn't allow him to, unless Hyena allowed it. So after the fight, because it was pretty freaking brutal, we'll just say the least, the fight literally got to the point where no one was standing on top. Nope. No one was actually winning because, well, they were too busy pretty much trying to not kill each other. They were too busy trying to kill each other. But after that, pretty much an uppercut, a couple of right hooks, and after beating Kirishima by disabling his arm and by breaking it, this is when Izuku, aka Batman, grabbed him directly by the throat. And this is when Izuku picks him up. Where's Hyena? Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Let me help you. Why do you show yourself? I have more important things. This is when pretty much he says, Terrence was kidnapped last night. Where did the hyena take him? And this one he just picks him up. Even if I did know, it wouldn't do any of you good, big guy. He's probably already dead. Then so are you. This is when pretty much, in surprise that he said that, at the poor Kirishima was thrown off a ledge. And pretty much this is when he skydives to his death. Or at least he could have died if it wasn't for Batman Beyond version. By the way, this is a different Terrence. I'm going to say Batman Beyond because, well, people don't get confused with another one. So after Terrence saving Kirishima, he looks up. Batman? I surrender to you. Smart. This one he hears, Bat-Bane. You should have let him hit the pigment. You shouldn't have thrown him. He slipped. What are you doing here? I know it's not here to give me milk and cookies. You're right, it ain't. Whatever gave that away? Well, number one, why else would you be here? Let me guess. Hyena put some pretty much nuclear bombs all over the place. And literally was about thinking of blowing up Gotham along with every innocent civilian here, isn't it? How did you tortured one of them, didn't you? To the point of insanity. To the point he killed himself for me, yes. You can't just do that to people. I just did. Whatever. I'm not in the mood to deal with your your killing ways. Ace. Do you know where the locations are? If I didn't, I wouldn't have. If I did, I would have told you. But luckily for you, I do. There are two. Ooh, nothing too big, really. Really? Yeah, nothing too big. Mostly, they're half around. One is at the old circus place where Hyena holds his base. And one is at an orphanage. An orphanage? Yep, he points at the orphanage. Huh. You really know how to make a day, huh? It's my job. You should probably get going. I mean, what do you mean? Oh, right. This one pretty much, this one he says, wait a minute. Shouldn't... And he's gone. This one he's thinking, probably went after Hyena for the bomb. I guess I'm the one who's gonna have to disable... Looks like I'm not the one who has to disable the one at the orphanage. And so they did. But here's the thing. He was lying where Izuku was lying to know where Hyena was, because he didn't. And the other guy did not know, but he did kill himself. So, Katsuki, this is when Izuku is starting torturing some other poor guy. How is he torturing him? By literally putting a hot iron to his balls. So pretty much you just hear the sear-sittering of the poor guy having third-degree burn balls. This one he says, where's Hyena? Go to hell! This one he puts a hot iron right on his nipple. His left nipple. Well, until you hear him screaming in agony and pretty much brutality. And this one Izuku, who just straight up presses it deeper. Where's Hyena? You tell me, I'll make your death quick, clean, and a hell of a lot less painful now than what I'm doing to you. He's at the old circus where the Joker used to work. There's a lot of circuses. The one where Nightwing's family died. Why would he settle? Huh, clever. That'd be the last place anyone want to go. Oh, smart, Hyena. But you should never let your men know. And unfortunately, this is when Izuku literally kills Hyena. Literally gets there and kills, him. He kills the guy because, he was suffering. He is not a monster. No, I'm lying. He is a monster. But luckily, this is when this monster literally got there. Unfortunately this is when pretty much Hyena, who is just sitting down. Where are they? They're never usually this late. But this is when he hears shooting. Fashion late. That's like him. But after literally killing his men, Batman pretty much hears the gunshots, and he's thinking, damn it, he's there already. I knew I should have checked that plate. He's out. Well, luckily Batman's training hasn't completely been in total useless. After him seeing the amount of innocent men that was killed by Batbane, damn it, he literally is now thinking in his head that Batbane needs to be stopped. So pretty much he works up the courage and literally gets there. But unfortunately for him, Hyena is already fighting Izuku. This is when, and pretty much Hyena says, it's like you're trying to plan to kill me, old friend. And this is when he hears a shank. This is when he just looks down to see a knife between his side. This is when pretty much Hyena spits out blood. You poisoned the blade. With what? Peanuts. You put peanut butter on it? I knew you had a peanut allergy.
Fuck. I knew I shouldn't have told you that.
You really shouldn't have.
So, this is how I die. I die from a fucking peanut blade, a peanut buttered blade. You know, I was gonna be honest with you. God, I'm gonna be honest with you, Deku. I'm glad you killed me.
How so?
Because I'm free. Free from this form. I can finally rest knowing that Joker's creation is no more.
I almost pity you.
Don't give me that crap. We both know you don't. Because if you did, you never would have been here.
This is when Batman Beyond gets there and just see he's hyena.
But I am glad that you killed me, old friend. Did you spare Kirishima?
I tried to kill him, but Terrence stopped me.
You really have fallen, haven't you? But in the end, we all fall. Quickly or slowly. It does not matter. We all die in the end.
Katsuki shedding a tear. You could say it was very furred of you to be there.
Ha! A furry pun. That's a good one. Furried up.
And Katsuki is passed away.
Rest in peace, you sick psychopath.
This is when Katsuki. This is when Izuku sees, well, you know who. Here to criticize me? Well, you don't need to. And why is that? Because I won't be here anymore.
What?
You heard me. I'm leaving. I know when I'm not welcomed anymore. And I know I'm no longer welcome in Gotham. Let's admit it. Admit it, old friend. I committed a sin. I mean, in your eyes, in Gotham's eyes, I just killed an innocent man who was misunderstood. A lot of people would think me as a monster. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't care what they think of me. You wanna know why? Because there's no point. If there was any reason why, and I already know you're gonna ask, yeah. It was nice knowing you, old friend. The GCPD are gonna swarm in this place. You're actually gonna let me go? Oh, no. I'm gonna give you a warning. If you ever come back to Gotham, I will assure you, I will bring you to justice. Yeah, that does sound like you. All bark and no bite. See you around, old friend. Because I got a feeling we're gonna bump into each other, whether we like it or not. Let's hope for your case we don't. We can't change destiny, my friend. We can only just get annoyed. Alright. Now get the hell out of my city. See you around. I'm Batman. And this is when Izuku left. And this is when he gets on the nearest freaking boat. When he gets on the boat, he's the thing he needs to see, aka, hey, he gets there. Let's see. This is when he says, alright. I must admit that it's going to be weird leaving now. Oh, but I know I must. After literally leaving the location, because let's be on it. It's going to be like that. So pretty much, Izuku finds, well, his location. And this is when Izuku goes to Japan. And this is when he sees the crime waves that are insane. And he learned from the boat driver that Japan is a symbol of pure corruption. Worse than Gotham, and that's a freaking saying something. And even you guys admit, that's a saying something. So, pretty much... Oh, shit, I forgot to mention what Batman looks like. Well, if you've seen the picture, which I'm keeping, by the way, hey, so you guys know what he looks like in this What If Deku was a vigilante, that's what Izuku looks like. Sure, I could have made it a little bit more armored up, but let's be honest, the Venom will increase his, well, you know. But luckily, luckily Izuku got there, and he just sees it. The corruption is bad, to the point where even he has to be the bane of villains. With Batman, aka Terrence, who's arraigning the funeral who is arraigning something. This is when pretty much as we hear the one word. And that is ready. But this is when pretty much the heroes attack. This is when pretty much he sees the corrupted heroes, which he's disappointed that there are. But he knows he's not surprised either, or at least he shouldn't be. But this is when Izuku decides to put on his mask and his armor and literally go vigilante. I wonder how many of you all were shocked. I wonder how many of you guys are thinking, oh, this is going to be interesting because as now we're dealing with this. Now Katsuki, but now pretty much, oh yeah, I forgot to mention what Terrence is doing. Terrence is, well, he gives his friend Katsuki a burial. Kirishima is just heartbroken. At least he's in a better place, right? Yeah, he is. Hey, I know this is probably all sudden and you're allowed to say no. But are you asking me to be a hero? Do you want to? It's what Katsuki would have wanted. Truth be told, he was going to turn himself in. What? Yeah. He was going to turn himself in. And Izuku just killed him on the spot. I knew in my heart that he wanted to die, but I didn't think he wanted to die wanted to die slowly. I knew he didn't want to die from a peanut allergy. But truthfully, at the same time, I can't even be mad at him for killing him. Katsuki was suffering every day because of the cruel experiments that because of the cruel experiment his father put him through. At least you're not. Anyway, this is when Katsuki literally. This is when Izuku is now torturing some bastard. Let's say he gets to a certain corrupted hero, and he starts beating him up. How is he beating him up? Well, he's using a baseball bat, and he's just breaking his toes. After killing and defeating them, this is when Izuku says, "Who's the leader? Are you dumb or something?" That's when Izuku brings his pinky. Fuck! You don't have to break my own damn pinky. Who's in charge? That'd be all for one. He leads the villain organization. And don't think we don't know who you are. The Bane of Villains. Batbane. Kind of a stupid name to aim you. And this is when Izuku breaks his ankle. Fuck! Fuck. Be careful what your next words are. It could be your last. Yeah? Well, I'll keep that in mind. Although I got a feeling it's already my last words. So I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. No thanks. I'm into men. I may be into men, but you're sure as hell ain't my type. And this is when Izuku literally just grabs his blood. And this is when Izuku just takes the frickin' thing and literally breaks the guy's neck over it. And well, let's just say Izuku breaks the bat and literally starts stabbing the guy in the neck. Blood spatters everywhere. And the gore is unbelievable. Now, with Izuku, who is now just sitting up and starts walking off. Blah. For some reason, I nearly said kill John Lenny for some fucking reason. I don't know how that became a popular thing. Now, pretty much, this is when Katsuki walks off. This is when... Fuck! Izuku... Oh, sheesh. Izuku Midoriya literally now doing his, vigilantism. Pretty brutally, too. To the point where even the heroes admit it's brutal. Even Mirako is saying it's a pretty brutal fucking way. But unfortunately, this is when everyone starts knowing about the Batbane. Or Batbane is the best way of saying it. And he is just destroying and devastating the poor bastards. This is when... And he's been doing this for a couple of weeks because he's been destroying gangs. And by being destroying, I mean he's been killing them. And Japan's news saying about the vigilante known as Batbane, is pretty much been destroying the local gangs. This is when pretty much they show the video of what the Batbane looks like, and seeing the cruel and harsh punishments he's been delivering by the villains. It's even scaring a little kid who just stole a piece of candy. Andy. Now that was interesting. Anyway, this is when Katsuki... This is when Katsuki sits down. I mean, this is when Izuku literally grabs them. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, Izuku literally sits down and he just sees the sheer evilness inside the people. But this is when pretty much we see a local person watching the news. And this is what he says about the Bat Bane. Man, this is literally the third one this week. I know. No kidding. So, anyway, this is when Anyway, this is when Katsuki, sorry for the pause. I mean, this is when they hear, alright. Damn, this is the third one this week. What do you mean? This is literally like, this Bat Bane, this guy's a monster. This is when the guy says, aren't we all monsters in our own way? I mean, yeah, but this guy's just killing people out of sheer spite. Look, Momo. Oh, my dude. Yep, gender bend time. I've been a while since I've done this. And besides, I know a lot of you guys have been saying what do a Momo X Izuku what if for quite some fucking time. But you didn't say anything about gender bend, so ha! So pretty much Momo, and this is when Momo and Jiro, who is also a male. Oh, yes, this is gonna be a Momo X Jiro X Izuku. Oh, get over it. So pretty much this is when Jiro says, look, dude, let's get going. I need to drop, let's go home. Alright. This is when pretty much this is when they start going home. Until this is when, and they have guns pointed at them. Money, now. Hold up. Why don't we have fun first? Look at those nice curves. Yeah, you're right. But before they can do anything, a hatchet hits one of the guys right at the back. And this is when the guy just falls. What the? Next thing you know, a spear hits one guy right in the throat. Oh my god. This is when all the men, by the way, there's 30 of them, and this is when he sees the Bat Bane. Bat Bane! Shoot the fucker! Shoot him! I'm trying! But this is when he fails horribly, because he wasn't expecting him. But this is when Bat Bane pretty much pulls out 2 daggers, and this is when the guys say, kill that son of a bitch! This is when they start shooting at him, but Izuku just moves out of the way very back to me, like a Batman. And this is when he pretty much just throws one of the axes directly right at the guy's throat, right at the guy's head, and pretty much just threw it. But the guys are this is when the knife hit one of the guys right into the throat. It's pretty fucking brutal. No, the blood is gushing everywhere. This is when this is when the guy says, "You son of a bitch." This is when Izuku just hands up. And this one, when the villain tries to attack Izuku, but the villain literally hits. This is when the villain tries to shoot, but Bane is literally like right in front of him. Bat Bane, I mean, and literally just dislocates his hand. Ah, fuck! And this is when he punches the guy right in the throat. This is when Izuku grabs let's say he grabs one of the enemy's clothing, let's say a shirt, and starts suffocating him, and to the point where the neck snapped. This is when the 2 boys are looking at him in complete and total horror. and he just walks off. Oh my god. This is when immediately Momo and Jiro get to Momo's house, and they are just horrified. And this is when Momo's parents see it too. Son, what's wrong? They look traumatized. They explain everything to their parents. Oh my god, my babies. Hey, my baby. Jiro, are you... You can... I'll contact your family. He nods. Please. And pretty much this is when... And we now get the Batbane, who is now stalking a poor man. Let's say it's a corrupt hero. And this one he just walks into an alleyway. But this is when pretty much he feels something around his neck. What the? And this is when Batbane pulls him up. What the hell? Do you not know who I am? Wait, this is when he sees Batbane. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Look, dude, I don't know anything. I swear. Yes, you do. What? You know where the priest is. Where is he? No, I can't reveal that, man. He'll kill me. Hey, you're technically in a life and death situation already. By my hands. So pretty much, you're just pretty much saying that out of fear of me. More than this priest. Now tell me, where is the priest? He's probably he's at the old church. That's where he mostly does it. His slaves. Yeah, he sells children to people. And you are part of it. No. You were about to say yes. If only you didn't make it so noticeable that I would have spared you. Wait! And this is when he just drops the guy, and the guy is now just hanging from a rope. I mean, just hanging from one of the Batarang grapplers. And this is when Batbane just walks off. Well, the guy is just twitching and suffocating until he finally passes away. This is when Katsuki just sits up. I mean, this is when Izuku just go. This is when Izuku walks off, and this is when All Might gets there. By the way, they arrive an hour later. Damn. Jesus, look at this. This Batbane really knows how to push someone's buttons. He's testing us. That's what I'm thinking. No. This is a warning. What? What do you mean? This? The way he's doing this? The way he's murdering them? This is no doubt a warning. Why would he warn us? He's warning us because of our sins. We've been looking the other way. All Might, what do you mean? We've been looking away from the truth. Whoa. Are you saying this is our fault? Yes and no. It's our fault for not being true heroes. I hate to say this, but there are some corrupted heroes out there. Okay, I would agree, but no hero deserves this fate. True. But in his eyes, we're nothing more than scum hired by All For One. This is when Izuku just walks in. Yo. This is when Izuku now goes to an abandoned home. Huh. This is when he says, Are you okay? This is when Izuku just looks at him. And all he sees is just a man Look, I have no quarrel. This is when he just goes between one. This is when pretty much he beats up a poor guy who barely had a chance to even defend himself. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, dude. This is when Katsuki literally. This is when Izuku just goes to them. Hello there. This is when he just gets to the priest. I keep clogging. This is when he gets to the priest. The priest sees him. Ah, I was wondering when you were gonna find me. Wait. Should have made men and be more feared of you instead of me. What are you talking about? People fear me, but they fear you way more, Batbane. The heroes quite talk about you quite well, to the point of fear. You literally show them fear. You show little mercy to them. You don't even know the word mercy, do you? Because if you knew the word mercy, you would have never killed so many people. You're right, I don't. But that's why you're here, right? So let's get this over with. This is when the priest just looks at his hands and then looks at him. Indeed. This is when the priest shoots a fireball, but Izuku moves out of the way. And literally, this is when Izuku grabs his weapon. And he grabs his batarang and throws it. The priest floats up a wall of fire, but this is when pretty much, as the blade that's about to hit him, detonates and explodes in impact, hitting the priest right in the arms. Ah, fuck! Detonate batter bombs. Got the idea when I was fighting in Scarecrow. Oh. Ah, frick! And it's a type of gas, highly flammable. Shit! This is when pretty much Izuku walks up to the charred priest. And this is when Izuku sees the extortions and the slave children. Out of pure rage, Izuku who starts punching him and brutally beating him up. A left hook, right hook, breaking jaw, breaking the bones of his face. He's breaking the nose and gouging out the eyes with his thumb. The beating constantly continues. Blood spatters all over his knuckle. And he picks up the priest and headbutts him directly into the face. This is when he starts shattering rib cages one by one on the priest. He says, "Stop, I beg you." This is when the priest sees him and says, "Please, have mercy." Mercy? Mercy's a dead word. Anyway, this is when Katsuki says, crap. This is when Katsuki said, this is when Izuku says, "Enough of your games. I don't know where you get the idea that I care about your luck." I mean, this one, and Izuku just fights him. Are you ready? Because what I'm doing may cost you your life. As if I got nothing to lose. Look. I have no quarrel with you. but I will make it my quarrel if you. This is when the priest just sits there. Look, enough of this bullshit. This is when Izuku just says, look at these children that you have wronged. Do they look like they follow you? I hate it when they do that. This is when pretty much Izuku picks up the guy. You might as well say to your prayers, pray to your gods, because they will not listen to you. This is when pretty much he just looks at him. You got any words before you truly die?
I will see you in hell.
I will see you in hell too. Pretty much, this is when Izuku walks off. But he leaves the children. Why? Well, let's just say he's made enough noise to the point where you can't release them. So, when the heroes arrived and Izuku was already gone, this is when All Might just sees the children. Someone get those kids out of there. Damn. This guy killed the priest. Just one victim. That died. This Batbane really knows how to make an entrance. But how did he manage to get in here? We've been stuck in this place for hours. He waited for the opportunity. Huh. With Batbane, who decides to pretty much lie low for a little bit. Now, mind you, Batbane does not really have a hideout. So pretty much, he always acts like a normal teenager, literally just wandering the place. Until pretty much he realized he is terribly wounded. Damn it. But this is when he sees a couple families literally about to be mugged. But this is when Izuku walks over there and literally just throws a batarang, hitting the guy directly right at the throat. This is when Izuku sees a bigger guy, but this is when Izuku pumps up some venom into his veins and literally starts charging at the guy. The guy literally hits him right in the womb, but Izuku grabs his throat, rips it out, and just fights on. The villains try to get the upper hand, but the venom is just juicing him up. This is when the venom pretty much dies down because, well, he killed all the villains. This is when he's about to attempt to walk away, but he passes out, mostly due to exhaustion and lack of sleep. This is when immediately the couple took him in. Now, an hour has passed. This is when Izuku wakes up at some random place vacation. Are you okay? Anyway, this is when Izuku wakes up, and he just sees. Yes. Are you okay? Where? Ah, you're awake. This is when Izuku sees the guy. Ow. What happened? This is when. Anyway, sorry for the pause. This is when he looks. You. Anyway, this is when Izuku just sits down. Sorry for the pause. This is when Izuku says, whatever. You ready? I mean, this is when Izuku says, why did you save me? Seriously, I forgot to pause. Did not mean to pause. You helped, you saved us. It's the right thing to do. The right thing to do? That's a first. Alright. Sit down, you're wounded. Fine. This is when Izuku sits down. You know, that venom can kill you. Yeah, well, it hasn't killed me yet. I think it likes me. I bet it does. So, you're the infamous... So, this is what the Batbane looks like out of all that... You're just a person. What do people's rumor of me? Rumor says that you're a demon that purged from the bowel pits of hell. They'll just spread to pretty much accuse the sin of their darkest greed and their darkest sin. Others says you're a fallen angel who's been sent by grace himself, to punish those who have sinned. Others says you're the Dark Knight's hatred that broke Oak when Batman broke his back. If any of that was bullshit was true, I say that the first one won't be more interesting. Indeed. But it is not. But I will say this. Yes, thank you. Let me guess, you're gonna kick me out as soon as I get better? No. You're far too wounded. Besides, you wouldn't survive a day out there. This, I survived worse. I know, the scar says it all. Oh, bloody packs and scars are from other things. One of them is from a giant shark bite. Yeah, King Shark. One of Flash's arch enemies. One hell of a trophy that one was. I bet. So, are you gonna blackmail me? As much as I think that might be a good idea, I will not. This place needs you. So you're not gonna turn me to the authorities? No. But I offer you a proposal. A proposal. Okay. Hey. My sons are pretty much now scared, but they don't want to be heroes. There are certain heroes who want to force them to be heroes for other reasons. Fucking? Yes, fucking. But I will not allow it. So they threatened to kill me more than once. And let me guess, you want me to kill them? No. Well, yes, but in return, you can make this your hideout. You get to repair your armor, your weapons, all that. In return, let's take care of them. I do not see why not. But I can already see that I'm going to have to do it. Because you're not really giving me a choice. No, we are not. Fine. I'll kill these guys. No, not right now. You gotta be kidding me. Your wounds are far too great. Especially after the priest. I wasn't expecting him to shove a blade down on my side. I knew I beat him up pretty damn good, but I didn't think he was still conscious. So how did he die this time? The priest died from blood loss. It was pretty brutal. Well, we didn't even recognize him until we saw all the kids. Why did you leave them? What could I do? I couldn't take them with me. Be damn miserable. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. Well, now what? You pretty much... So now what? Now you rest. Rest. I haven't heard that word in a while. Now, ever since Batman told me to rest, before I became a vigilante anyway. Yeah. This is when Izuku just sits down. This is when Izuku is now just laying down and starts to heal. This is when a couple of hours pass and Izuku just sees two certain boys. Hey, I know you two. They immediately get scared and try to hide, but this one Momo says, wait. You don't have to worry, I don't bite. This one they go to the room. Say, you look a lot like the guy. You look a lot like the parents that were dead. Yeah. I'm Jiro. This is my friend, Momo. Nice to meet you two. You here to pretty much criticize me for killing them? No. You did what you had to. But I'm glad that thank you for saving my new parents. New parents? My family was murdered by the priest. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm the spirit of vengeance. Yeah, you're actually quite feared. I can see that. I actually have an idea, if you allow it. Hit me. Metaphorically. I know what you meant. Well, UA is having an entrance exam, and no one knows your identity because, well, she points at the mask. And your point is? My point is they're looking for recruits. And you want me to be a hero. Fat fucking chance. Let me finish, please? Fine. You can work as one of the those people who make the gadgets and all that. Yeah, that's actually... They mostly get some stuff that actually would be useful against enemies. Fine, but on one condition, and that is, I only make the gadgets for you two. I can tell you'll actually use them for good. And what's your side of the deal? Nope. Oh, making gadgets that kill. Only for me then. Got it. No, I mean... wait. You're saying only make gadgets that kill for you. Yep. This one Izuku just sits up. Oh. You should be resting. Believe me, I have way worse than this. Have you ever been beaten to death by the Joker with a crowbar? You know the Joker? Knew him. You should have seen him back then. It was a living nightmare back then, when the Joker was around. What was he like? Psychotic, twisted, and crazy. He experimented on his own son to turn him into a villain. You may have known him in Gotham, known as the Hyena. Yeah, we heard of him. He was way more feared than All for One. We all feared what came until, well, the legend of the Batbane came. Then those two became more of a who moment, until All for One started becoming more feared by deploying the same tactics that Joker did. So fear. Yes, fear drove All for One. I see. Anyway, pause break. Okay, I'm back. Now, this is when Izuku just looks at them. This is when Izuku just goes up and straight... this is when Izuku just goes back to bed, actually. Do you need anything? Well, I could use something to eat. You're in luck. I am. My mom just made some pie. She wanted us to come down here to see if you wanted any. Oh, that's nice of her. Yeah, she's a nice lady. This is when Momo goes there and pretty much gets the pie. Nice kid. I mean, nice man he is. Momo was always a nice guy, even to me. He even came out to me that he was gay, and then he found out I was gay. Well, looks like this is awkward because I'm also gay. They will always falsely accuse people of their sexuality, which is, to me, fucking bullshit. Really? Yeah, that's men for you. They will accuse you of the dumbest shit. Truly? Yep. I know. I've been accused by stupidest shit every day. Mostly I've been one time accused in Gotham for killing an innocent child. Until they found proof. Huh. Must have been one heck of a day. You have no idea. It was the easy part was correcting them. After talking for a couple of hours, this is when she gets there. Here's the pie. Huh, thanks. Huh. This is when Izuku starts eating the pie. Burns. No problem. After literally feeding him the pie for a good 3 or 4 minutes. And over the past months, yes, months, Izuku was fully recovered. Alright, time to get back out there. Be careful. I will. This is when he walked out. And this is when Momo's parents and Jiro's just give him the cheeky look like, ooh. They both look. What's with that look? My son has a crush. They both blush. What? No. We just met it. They both blush out of embarrassment. Don't lie, kids. It's rude to lie to your parents. Ow. Okay. Let me guess. You're gonna criticize us for falling in love with a vigilante? He doesn't look like that bad of a guy. So we're okay with it. And plus, we kind of overheard your plan. And it's actually not a bad idea. Oh, we were worried you might think it was a terrible idea. Oh, please, I heard way terrible ideas. Like the time your father thought it was a good idea. Yeah, that one box of chocolate was gonna forgive me for him forgetting our anniversary. Besides, your mother and father weren't very Christianish people. What do you mean? Well, kids, me and your father were hero killers back then, remember? Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm such a fool. No, you're not. You just forget. Besides, we didn't really talk about it that much anyway. But you don't have to worry. That's in the past. I think he's okay with it. What they don't fucking know is that they were talking while he just leapt out the fucking door. Or, he just smirks. They are cute. I'll have to keep them in mind. With Izuku. When Izuku gets back out there... Man, we're gonna be rich! This is a random bank robbery. Dude, shouldn't we worry about Batbane? Oh, come on, that guy's been gone for 4 months. He probably left town. He says. Besides, there's no way he's around. He's probably dead. This is when they hear. This is when the one guy tries to say something, but the guy has just mysteriously disappeared. Yeah, you're probably right. David? This is when he looks around. David? But this is when he turns around to see Batbane. Boo. This is when the guy immediately screams, and next thing you know, Izuku stabbed him right in the throat. Oh, mind you, Batbane decided to put some hidden blades into his cuffs, and just pulls it out. This is when the guy is now gurgling blood and pretty much going on the ground. This is when pretty much he symbolizes his bat logo that says Batbane returns. An hour when the police get there. Damn it, this is the third one this... Damn, he really has returned, huh? I didn't... Damn it. I truly hoped that he was dead. I don't think you can kill a demon. You actually believe that, Mumbo Jumbo? Well, think. He's been around for how long now? He's obviously a man. Otherwise, he would have never... or even be alive. Yeah, you're right. But still, we'll catch this burglar, I promise. Truthfully, he does more good than we do. He's still a vigilante. What he does is still wrong. After literally getting out, only getting there. Well, actually, no, not getting out and getting in there. Pretty much, Izuku managed to get... This is when Izuku's been killing people for the last 3 months, mostly criminals. This is when he finally gets to the U.S. This is when he gets to this UA entrance exam, which is mostly just an entrance for them. Nothing really too big. So pretty much he does a different entrance. Mostly he just fixes gadgets and even repairs some ultimately impossible repairments on some person's armor. And it was fixed. Which was not a cakewalk, mind you. Luckily, Izuku has patience. Anyway, this is when Izuku just sits there. Hey there. Well, you already know who I am. At least you know one thing. And that is, I am not a man who's hesitant to kill. Well, that's what Izuku's thinking. But luckily, this is when pretty much... That's when Izuku sits down and does the... Well, their version of the entrance exam is the best way of saying it. Because that's what it was. Their version. And he passed because, well, this is him being raised by Batman. Come on. Oh. In fact, he got a higher rank than the others. Even though he was a little bit buff for his age, he still managed to get it all right. But this is when he's creating something until he hears, excuse me, huh? Oh, hey there. Hi. Question. Go ahead. Why aren't you a hero? What do you mean? I mean, you literally have the ability to be a hero. Why aren't you? I'm not really a big fan of being a hero. It's not really my thing. Nor will I ever actually give a shit about that anyway. Besides, heroism? Nah, not my thing. Why are you doing this? Besides, being a hero is a lot of things, but I'm not a big fan of it. I just like making shit. But yet you work out. Gotta be. I mean, I gotta defend myself too. Okay, yes, true, you do. I suppose that makes sense. Oops, I hope so. Otherwise, this is just gonna be pure ass awkward. Anyway, this is when they get done. After that, this is when pretty much they sit down on and move. This is when they start moving there. After that, a couple of months, and Izuku managed to learn great intel on heroes and villains. Ever since he joined, there's been a little bit better at our sides of hero and villains. After that, this is when Izuku... Oh, it's blah. Sorry about that. Izuku sits up. I mean, this is when Izuku heard about the USJ. But this is when Izuku decides to go at the night and pretty much attack villains. Hello. Hello there. By the way, this is some random cop. This one was some random corrupted cop. Oh, shit. This is when he just picks up the guy. Ah! The USJ. Hey. What? The USJ. Where they film the hero field trip. Where does it take? He explains the location. Are the villains attempting to attack it? I don't know. This is when he attempts to drop him. Okay. Yes. They're attempting to attack the students at the USJ. Why? Something about testing out on Nomu. That's all I know, I swear. What's a Nomu? I don't fucking know. Oh, you're the detective. This is when he drops him, but this is when he attempts to drop him further. Okay. It's some type of bioweapon. They've been using people to create the damn things. So technically it's brain dead. Yeah? Now, can you let me go? He smirks under his mask. Sure. And that's when he just drops the guy head first. By the way, they were on a tall building, and the guy is now just falling to his death. And the only thing you hear is a splat. What an idiot. This is when Izuku just walks off. And this is when Izuku gets ready for the USJ. Mostly because the USJ is in 5 minutes. Ooh. So pretty much he gathers his weapons, his technology, etc., and starts going there. When he gets there, he's there. Hello. And this is when he just sees the USJ hero. But luckily, this is when in the villains attack, and the only one there is Aizawa. I'm not going to mention the other classes because, well, there's no point. Like, they're going to be pretty much what you expect. After literally get the villains start attacking, this is when pretty much 3 batarangs hit 2 people right in the head, the leg, and the hip, and the frickin' throat. And Izuku drops down. This is when Shigaraki says, "Backbane." Hello there, Shigaraki. Mind you, Izuku's voice is a little bit lower than that because he uses a voice modulator to make his voice more lower. Actually, I'm going to do this. Hello there, Shigaraki. So you're the infamous Backbane, the bane of villains. The bat of fear, the demon of fear. Yes. And you're first on my kill list. So you're gonna have to kill me for that. And get him, boys! And this is when pretty much they start attacking him. Now Izuku takes out 2 tomahawks. And starts charging in. This is when the villains pretty much fight him, and he just slices and dices and gashes their wound, gives them wounds. This is when pretty much Shigaraki just sees them getting brutal.
Fuck.
Kurogiri, get the Nomu out. Right away, sir. Because he just by the way, Kurogiri just sees the opportunity to use it. But also it's because, well, look at the heroes. Look at the bad guys. They're literally getting their ass whooped. Well, pretty brutally, in fact. Like, it's not even fucking joking. It's pretty fucking brutal. This is when Izuku just holds position. This is when Izuku just takes out the villains. Aizawa is not even stupid. He actually helps Batman. This is when he says, after this, you're going to be arrested. I highly doubt that. And this is when Izuku starts fighting them off like a mad berserker. Or Aizawa's pretty much holding the lines too. This is when they hear one of the students say, I never thought I'd bump into him again. You know Batman? You forget I was part of the villain rehab program. Damn, that bastard nearly threw me off a cliff. And this when Izuku just sees Kirishima. Ah, Kirishima. I'm trying to change. I'm not going to kill you. It is not what Hyena would have wanted. Now would it? He is surprised that he remembers the promise they made, but he smirks. But not enough for the students to know. This is when Jiro and Momo are thinking, please be careful. And after literally fighting off the rest of the enemy, this is when the Nomu pops up, and Bak and Izuku, this is when Aizawa says, what the fuck? So this is the Nomu I heard so much about. You heard of this? How? No one knows about the Nomu. Oh. These creatures were created in secret. Oh, child, you can't hide secrets from a demon of fear. Someone kill this Nomu! Kill that freak! This is when the Nomu roar and attack Izuku. A bold word. Brave words, but foolish act. Alright. This is when pretty much the Nomu attacks, but Izuku, who jumps up, uses the venom and pumps him up. And this is when the Nomu attacks, but the Izuku, having its complete and utter durability of a freaking wise guy, stands up and stands against the man. After literally fighting off, it seems to be an eternity of fighting this guy. Because, well, he has. And this is when the Nomu has been defeated because of uppercuts and right hooks. Give me a minute, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, false alarm. After defeating the Nomu, this is when, and pretty much, Aizawa, this is when they see the villains fleeing. Izuku doesn't go after them because he knows it might lead to a trap. So Izuku walks off. This is when he hears, and where the fuck do you think you're going? I am the least important one you should worry about, Aizawa. This is when he's thinking, how does he know my name? I know all who you are. I am the last person you should be focusing on right now. Look at the traumatized students. Look at their faces that scream fear. It's a hero's job to care for all, yes? Yeah. Then you should worry about their emotions and their experience of the new. Because you will not be around forever to guide them. Damn it. But he's right. Get going. Wise move, Aizawa. A wise move indeed. Go before I change my mind. This is when Izuku uses a grappling hook and flies off.
damn it.
This is when Izuku just sits there, waiting. I mean, this is when Izuku gets back to the, well, there. After literally getting there, though. Well, this is when pretty much All Might got there, and he just sees Aizawa looking at himself with hatred. What's wrong, Aizawa? I let Back Bane escape. This is when he immediately gets the reason, because he sees a lot of the students. You did the right thing. What? But no buts. If you left, the students would have been destroyed. Aizawa, do not let your hatred of vigilantes descend you to a dark path. Is this what your son would want? We can't control people's destiny, but we can make people's life better. This is when Aizawa starts shedding tears. I'll call Nezu to say that she'll take the day off. No, I'm fine. You're not fine. You're obviously not. This is when pretty much, this is when Izuku gets back to his room. Man, talk about a day. This one here, we've been waiting for you. This is when Izuku says, okay, that was fucking creepy. After all the shit you've been through, us saying we've been waiting for you is the creepiest thing. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Ryarozu, I wasn't expecting two grown-ups to say that, like a pedophile. Well, yeah, we kind of did say it kind of creepily. If you're here to tell me that that Momo and Jiro has a crush on me, don't. I already know. Oh, you overheard that. Oh yeah, I did. Do you like them back? He blushes, but they noticed it. Like, he tries to hide it, but he's not good at it. Yeah, I do. That's good to know. Oh. Because you'll be going on a date with them tomorrow. Wait, what? Hold up a minute! Why? Because you obviously two have a crush on each other, and I love drama ships. Drama ship? Oh, you're one of those people that ship people together, don't you? Yes, I do. This is gonna be a long year for me. Oh, by the way, I should warn you, Nezu has decided to set up dorms for all classes, and due to you refusing to only allowing your technology to Momo and Jiro, well, they decided that you two should be together. This is not good. Luckily for you, I have an idea. You do? Okay. What's your idea? Follow me. This is when she follows her, and this is when they lead to this. Welcome to the cave of Batbane. You really put yourself into this. I got a little bit dramatic on it. It's very Nordic. It was either that or Greek, and I thought it'd be a little bit dead giveaway that's who you are. Well, I'm surprised you didn't make it Gothic. My sons thought it'd be a good idea, but I thought it'd be kind of weird. Okay, here's where your armor and weapons will be. This is where you'll be keeping the Batbane mobile. What? This is when they pointed the Batbane mobile, which is a similar It's like the freaking Batmobile from Arkham Origins. And this is where the Batplane is. This is when Izuku says, "Where the fuck did you get this much money?" Oh, someone named Tristan gave it to us. Tristan? And someone else named Amanda Wallace? His eyes are open wide in shock. Wow. So they're actually okay with me being here. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. My thoughts are in my la la land. Wait. You planned this, didn't you? From the start, you knew. Okay. Hey, I am going to ask. Why? Why what? I mean, why are you allowing me to do this? I am literally the guy who screams, I'm a monster. True, but you're dating my sons, and I can't let my son's boyfriend die from something tiny. What do you mean, something tiny? What I mean is, they would be devastated if you did die. Izuku's thinking, crap, they're right, they would. But I will say this, try your best not to get killed. I can try, but I can't promise anything. And you know me, I'm one stubborn bastard. Indeed you are. Anyway, this is where you'll be staying, and the best part is, it leads right under UA. Like, under, as in to the point it will lead me to Nezu's office? I wouldn't go that far. But under enough to the point where you could see it. Okay. Alright, this is when Izuku says, alright. See you around. Alright. This is when Izuku sits there. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, just a little annoyed. But anyway, enough about me. This is when this is when they get home, and this is when they hear, we're home. Guys, we're down here. Oh, are you showing him the new location? Yep. Do you like it? Yeah, I like it. But I like something else. What? This is when Izuku just French kisses Momo and kisses Jiro. They both blush, but they melt in it. How long have you been waiting me to do that? Too long. And this one they continue kissing until they hear, hey, no making out in the back in this location. I am not cleaning. They both blush. If I wanted to bang, I would do it in their rooms. I help you clean that room. I am not washing their sheets. I was thinking we were going to use the couch. Don't you dare! That couch is an antique. Seriously? Yes, it's an antique. Okay. Alright, this is when Bakugo says, alright. And this is when Izuku says, alright, thanks for the warning. Thanks. Oh, by the way, we'll be sharing the same dorms. Their eyes glisten of pure naughtiness. Izuku's thinking, why do I got a feeling I regret saying that? Well, we could still do it. And she said we just have to clean, right? Just keep it down, you two. Got it, Mom and Dad. Now, you come with us. Wow! Oh. This is when, immediately they start getting banged by Izuku. Oh. This is when Izuku says, there you go. This is when he says, thanks for the... And after that, this is when they both say, that was incredible. Ooh, okay. This is when Momo and Jiro said that, by the way. This is when he says, you know, you two boys are really easily turned on, aren't you? Are you able to walk? Oh, no. I doubt it. This is when he just says, well, get some rest, you two. I think this is the last time we're ever going to get any privacy. Oh, yes, I know. What a disappointment. They say that. But luckily, this is when Izuku just gives them the goods. But luckily, this one they also hear. Here. So, aren't you gonna clean that? You see, this one she either mess. One day? One day, you better. Here, you can't expect me to clean now. They're sleeping. It's rude to wake up someone who's sleeping. Oh, don't. He looks at her. I hate you. I despise you. Thank you. This one, the husband says, Sonny? Yes? I should mention we should be grateful that they're walking? He looks at her husband like, excuse me? Oh, you did that, not me. Great. Now I have a pissed off husband. Now great, I'm gonna have a perfect, now my girlfriend, my wife is gonna be looking at me. Alright, calm down, baby. Take my advice and just cherish the fact that your husbands are not gonna be he pretty much ended up like their mothers. Oh, I bet. But luckily, once they did that, aka once they started talking, well, here you go. Anyway, thanks for the feast. No problem. So, anyway, are you going? After that, and this is when Izuku and the two boys literally got to the dorms. After getting there, this is when immediately they are greeted by people. Yo, what's up? Hi. Hey. This is when they see Izuku walk in. This one Kirishima says, This is when immediately they say, whoa, who's this handsome man? And, sorry, pretty lady, but I'm taken. By whom? This is when he just slapped both Jiro's and Momo's mouth, both ass, and they just look at him. They both said, not in public, in the bedroom. Got it. This is when Kirishima says, so someone finally managed to tame your ass. Excuse me? I tamed them. Met you two? No, he's right. He tamed us. We're his pets. This is when they get a concerned look. In the bed. When we're fucking. Oh, I can't believe I had to go details. And now I am hungry. Yeah, I hear you, stomach. I'm gonna make myself something to eat. Pause break. Okay, I'm back. I know that's not. I know one can of Vienna sausage is not gonna fill my ass up, but at least it'll fill me up to the point when I don't have to worry. Tasty. But anyway, this is when. And where were we? Oh yeah, Kirishima arguing with Izuku. Not arguing, but you get what I mean. Still though, you're here and you are obeying. Still though, it's good to know that you're here. Here. Sure thing. But after that, this is when Izuku. Izuku. He decided to walk around a little bit and just explore the place. For some reason, he's got to. Mostly because he's got to see if there's any locations that might be useful in case of incidents. And so he finds a lot of reasons. Like, it's not even funny. But
after literally finding the locations and all the other things, this is when Izuku bluntly says, a lot of locations. This is when he hears, so why are you really here? What do you mean? I can't be with my boyfriends? Oh, Izuku, you can't fool me. He gives him a look and turns left. Oh, got it. I'll keep my mouth shut. He winks. This is when, actually, sorry for the pause. This is when Izuku just said, well, at least there's something. This is when Izuku just walks up. This is when Izuku just walks to the new class, and this is when they say, hey, so you are dating the big guy, huh? Why is that any of your business? I'm just asking. Curiosity killed the cat, though, but satisfaction brought it back. Like, not from me. It won't. Well, because you can't survive. Oh, really? Can it survive from being eaten by piranhas? Crap. Or is it acid proof? I was just saying. Look, what's your name? Mina. Mina, right. Well, our little snuggling thing is none of your business. So you can stick that nosy little nose of yours right into your ass, because because I will allow them to whoop your ass. It's just a question, and I'm telling you to mind your own business. It's rude. And she's just thinking, oh, and threatening someone's life is not rude. This is when they hear Mina. He's got a point. It is rude. Ooh, to bump into people's sexuality like that. Sorry about her. She's just very, very nosy. Just keep her on a leash. Oh, why you? Ooh, he meant make sure you don't lose your temper. Sorry about that too. Her temper is great. She's thinking, oh, great, a short-tempered brat. That's what I need. It's not like I need a gallons of bedrooms. This one he says, should I keep my door locked? That would probably be lies. Anyway, when Izuku, Momo, and Jiro go to their room, this one they immediately say, they really made sure it's big enough. Yeah, but this one Uku immediately sees the security camera. What is it? Is that a security camera? Let's give them a show to remember. What do you mean by, Izuku, we're being watched. Fuck them. At least they got a good wank. And what they don't know is actually it is Nezu that's watching, and immediately he turns off the camera. Nope. Oh. This is when All Might says, wow, did they just... This is when he turns it back on. You fool! And this is when he just sees them making out and fucking. And everyone is watching, and this is when Miracle even says, are they gonna be okay? Even Recovery Girl says, talk about a hunk. Well, at least we know what they're into.
Anyway, sorry about the pause. This is when Bakugo says, So, this is the guy who decided to be a prick. What do you mean? Well, number one, who else would pull this stunt? I mean... That's what I thought. Anyway, this is when... Sorry about that. This is when... And they got done screwing, and immediately... This is when Izuku walks up to the camera and says, I suggest you get this down. And Nezu turns it off. Get that fucking camera out of that room. But Nezu, get it out! I do not want to watch porn! Or, this is a school! Not a porn site! Come on! Is it? I could see the booming in his voice. He means business. Yes, and someone who talks like that is someone not to mess with. Get that camera out. I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there because... Anyway, sorry about that. This is when Izuku says, Yeah. Let's do this. Let's see how you can handle it. After that, and all that, actually. Ow! Izuku walked... This is when he's... And after they left, All Might immediately took the camera and just left. Alright, Tope. I see you followed up by wisdom. Nezu didn't feel like watching porn. This is when all the other students say, hey, how come their security camera gets to get gone, but ours don't? Because they were fucking. Hey, what? Oh yeah, I've told them I'd be fucking those two 24/7. How the hell do you lock yourself out? Anyway, sorry about the pauses again. This is when Izuku says, "Look, buddy, at least you're smart enough." Oh. Huh. Sorry about that. Listen when Izuku says, Yeah, that's true. But anyway, sorry about that. This is when Bakugo says, this is when pretty much they go in, and this is when they explain everything. Now, whatever they did in class is not really that important, because number one, no one is pretty much doing much. Mostly what they do is just, well, nothing, really. Like I said, at class, let's admit it, school is boring. So pretty much after that, this is when Bakugo just leave. And this is when, and they decided just to mind their own business. Again. And luckily for Dylan, lucky for Izuku, he is done with people's bullshit. So pretty much after that, and luckily he pulled that stone because he knows Nezu has manners. And he would literally constantly screw them so Nezu wouldn't put a camera in there. Which is getting fucking annoying. Thing for the students, because they do it at the middle of the night at 6 o'clock in the damn morning, and the walls are not soundproof. Believe me, I actually had that one time happen to me. When my mom decided it'd be fun to screw someone while in the middle of the fucking morning. I still want an apology, Mom. You fucking prick. I'm so used to Darth being on right now. Oh well, probably not in the mood. But anyway, this is when Katsuki, wait, not Katsuki, I forget, he's dead. I keep forgetting he's dead. This is when Izuku just pretty much starts working on gadgets. It's like he said, he's not going to make any bad gadgets that are made for killing. At least not for Momo and Jiro, because they want to be heroes. Gross. By the way, this Izuku took out the people that he was told to kill because, well, it was pretty fucking coincidental, actually. Like, all of them were actually at the USJ incident, so pretty much Izuku just took care of his own problem. But after that, this is when pretty much Izuku walks up to the fridge and starts to grate some food. Actually grab some food, mostly some frozen, mostly some cold chicken. Okay, let's just say Izuku decided to make some chicken. Like I said, Izuku actually, no, I didn't. I also forgot to mention, Izuku likes to cook, but he mostly cooks at the middle of the night. Which is a big bitch move, if you ask me, because if your family is sleeping and they smell something delicious, that's just going to drive them off the walls. I actually did one time when I was actually making myself some eggs and bacon. My mom woke up and just looked at me like a fucking, gave me the look like asshole to my face, and I just smiled saying, "Not so fun now, is it? I didn't do anything to you." "Oh, right, yeah, jackass. Jackass. But anyway, after that incident, and Izuku's now just us laying about, he eats some cold chicken. This is also when he sees Momo and Jiro wake up because they're light sleepers. Got hungry? Sure. They decide to eat some chicken for breakfast. By the way, they wake up at 3 in the morning because he could. But luckily, Izuku... What? Baby. Anyway, sorry for the pause break. Alright, this is when... Anyway, this is when they hear him say, "Look." This is when they got done. And like I said, they've been doing this for quite some time. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate wolves in this game. Anyway, this is when Katsuki literally sits down. Sorry about that. This is when Izuku just sits. This is when immediately they eat. They're happy. Thanks for the meal. No problem. But after that, and this is when they hear Mina say, "Hey, huh? Oh, hey, finally less of a jackass? Oh, very funny. Hey, listen, sorry about the other day. I let my temper get to me. It's fine. Just don't let your temper do that again. Yeah, if it wasn't for Kirishima, I think I would have snapped again. It's okay, ma'am. I'm a dude. Ow! Ow! Did you actually thought this is an all-female school? I'm joking, it is. It's just that Class 1A, they think it's a good idea for Class S's to have different genders around the place. You mean Class 1A is for the boys, Class 1B is the girls. Ow, this one Izuku's thinking, that makes no sense. Okay. Makes no sense, but okay. Yeah, it doesn't. You'll get used to it. But anyway, not Dylan, sheesh. We're not doing that yet. So, Izuku, what did you do before you do this? Crap. Oh, I was just a bodybuilder. Nothing big. Really? Yeah, I worked out, I buffed out, I killed out. The usual. Ah, okay. Hey, that makes sense. But it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Izuku really thinking in his head, just keep your head on a leash. Eesh, you frickin' prick. Anyway, I'm gonna go see to my boyfriend. Who are you dating? Kirishima. This one he's thinking, a little bit long. You didn't really move on that slowly. Although Katsuki will want to move on. Anyway, it was nice knowing you two. Yeah, you too. After they get done, now pretty much this is when Izuku goes to nighttime. By the way, like I said, hey, we're gonna go time skip to nighttime because they were on the weekends and they took the week off. So pretty much Izuku, aka Batbane, has been pretty much fighting random heroes and villains for the past 3 weeks. Until he is beating up a villain. Then brutally and stabs him right in the throat with his hidden blade. And this one they hear, that's enough, a vigilante. Ah, All Might, the symbol of peace and kindness to all. And you are Batbane, the symbol of hatred and destruction. Flattery will not get you an even fight. I'm not here to fight. I hope we can talk first. You're not going to arrest me. If you come willingly, I won't. We both know that's not going to happen. But let us do talk. I know you have something on your mind. When they sat down, they pretty much talked. So, you're in Japan. I know why you killed the hyena, but why not stay in Gotham? Japan is a cruel place, more crueler than Gotham. And Gotham is home to the worst of the worst. Home to the most dangerous and the most feeling people and the most psychotic. So, I became its protector. And hoping to stop it from maddening. Huh. Well, anyway, this is what All Might says. That's good to know. But really, I must ask, did you know someone named Daniel? Daniel? Anyway, this is when Izuku says, alright. Well, that's good to know. Is that all? Yep. Are you sure? Because I still see the thing. Anyway, with Izuku... You little shit, how many times must I beat you to a mush? Sorry about that. This is when Izuku just sits up. Oh.
Well then, All Might, we have one thing in common, though.
And that is?
All for One. He's the greatest enemy we should worry about, more than the Batbane. More than me, in fact, and you know it. So I offer a proposition.
Okay.
You let me kill All for One, and Overall. In return, I leave Japan, and never return.
Fine. A deal.
See you around.
This is when All Might's about to walk off until he hears, "Say, Bat Bane." This is when he looks around to see him disappear. This is when he immediately says, "Now I know how Commissioner Gordon feels." And pause break again.
Okay, I'm back.
Now, Izuku Midoriya made a deal. If I remember correctly, Izuku Midoriya made a deal with All Might. And I say it's a fair deal in my perception. You all might be thinking it's a stupid idea, but let's admit it, it's a good one. So after that, All Might let him go. When All Might gets back to UA, did you find him? No, I could not. This Batbane is a very clever man. A pity. But I say we don't hunt him anymore. And Aizawa gets in anger. What? But I hope I did not wake them up. This is when he says, but that All for One is far more important than this Batbane. I think we should allow an alliance with him. This is what All Might's thinking.
Already done that.
Especially since this Batbane is mostly taking down corrupted heroes and villains. It's not something we should worry about yet, until he kills innocent blood. So until then, we are allowing him to roam. I say it's a stupid idea. You can't let your anger of the past haunt you forever. We all must let go of our feelings of people we don't want. You know this, Aizawa. This one we get to Izuku, aka Batbane. And Batbane fights more random villains. And this is when immediately he goes to one of the villains. Where's All for One? Probably shagging it with someone. Who knows? This is when he starts pulling him up. I don't know. I swear, I want nothing to do with that guy. Like, he's crazy. He's even crazier than the Joker. He's been like this ever since Joker died. What makes him so important? I don't know. Oh, I swear, I truly don't know. Then you know where his base is if you know what he's like. I don't. This is when he pretty much pushes the guy out of the window, but still holds him. Ah! Losing my patience. All right. I know where he is. He's at an old bar. Now, thank you. Actually,
Now, thank you. But now, where is Overall?
Look, guy, that's the last person you want to fight. He's a monster.
And I am not.
Damn it. Look, yeah. Well, alright. He explains the location.
See, it was not so hard to tell the truth.
This is when he says, now.
Are you ready? Right.
This is when pretty much he says, "Look, can I ask one favor? Because I know you're not gonna spare me."
I'm listening.
Tell my wife and kids I'm sorry.
Very well. They will hear it.
And this is when immediately he is thrown off.
Thank you.
This is when he pretty much just gives him the thank you look. Hmm. Rest in peace, little prick. After that, sorry for the pause. Izuku pretty much walked down. Looks like we're doing one thing that you should have. After playing my set, this is when immediately All Might is now just minding his own business. But until he hears, there's All Might. Jesus! And he sees Matt back at Bane. Fucking hell, give me a heart attack, why don't you? My apologies. Anyway, pause break. Sorry about that. Bakugo, aka Zuko, who literally walked up, and this is when pretty much All Might says, "If you're not here to kill me, you might as well do that while you're just not there. You scare the living crap out of me."
Sorry about that. I'm sorry, but I have news that you might like.
Well, let's hear it before you give me another heart attack.
I know where Overall and All for One are.
That's when All Might gets serious.
You do? Yes. One's at a bar, one is in an abandoned mental hospital.
We can't go after them all at once.
Oh, but we can.
What do you mean? He smiles. Oh, I see what you want to do. You want to split up. One side takes on All for One, while the other one takes on Overall.
Indeed.
This is a stupid idea, but we're all running out of ideas. And you said, in return, earn.
I got a better proposal.
Let me finish. Nezu is okay with you staying in Japan, because he knows that not all the heroes can go through this. And you spare some people.
I don't. That is none of me.
Alright. Well, anyway, which side are you taking?
How personal is All for One?
Nothing too personal, but overall he sells children. I say he deserves your wrath better than All for One.
But I found out more. He knew the Joker.
How did he know the Joker?
I don't know. But you said that he's almost as worse. I say you go after All for One. Distract him while I take care of Overall.
Alright, if that's what you want.
It will be.
This is when they go separate ways, and they attack the sides. But luckily, Izuku gets to Overall's base. And Overall's goons are just sitting there. What's taking so long with that kid? Don't know. All for One said that he needed to take care of it. Overall said he's going to take care of it ever since Man-Bat and Batbane pretty much popped up. Yeah. Who is Batbane anyway? You don't know him? Yeah. Dude, he's He's from Gotham, that's all I know. Everyone knows who Batbane is. They say he's Batman's hatred incarnate, who snapped act from pure insanity. Sounds a little bit of hocus pocus, don't you think? May sound stupid, but if you think about it, it kind of does. But if you truly know him, how else do you think he dealt with much of people's stupidity? All that hatred bubbled up, it must have trapped something. So, this is pretty much, that's the best way of doing it.
I suppose, but still.
Sounds a little much. It's not much. People are horrified of this guy. Even Overall. Overall? That guy's OP as fuck. Look, fear is a powerful weapon. After with Izuku, who's just walking over there.
They have no idea.
Say, do you think he might let us stay? Do you think he's probably let us stay here for a promotion? No, he's letting us stay out here because we're cannon fodder. Because he thinks that Batbane is going to come here and attack us.
Oh. Well.
Well, shit. Yeah, well, shit indeed. This is when they say Batbane.
Hello.
Nah, shit. I hate him when I'm right. This is when the goons just shake, or pretty much one of the goons are just shaking to the point they could easily faint. This is when Batbane says, "Brr," and the guy faints. This is when one of the men just look at him. Man, fuck this. I don't feel like, man, fuck this. Nothing's worth or dying from that guy. This is when he immediately runs off.
Oh, smart. Take your friend with you.
What? Oh shit. This is when he takes his friend with him. And he is now just straight up thanking God that he did not die. After when they leave, because it was kind of horrifying for them. Damn. Anyway, this is when Izuku just sits down. Look. This is when pretty much he said, well, looks like we're dealing with this. Is there anything we should know about this man? And besides the fact that he's crazy, that's it. But anyway, after pretty much Izuku goes to the Blair, this is when he just looks at his thugs. Is this truly all this guy has? Huh. Must be one hell of a day. Anyway, after that. That was a big ass bear. This is when Izuku just walks up to the beach. This is when Izuku just leaves. Huh. Oh, he was drinking all the beer. I wonder how he even got in here. Oh, he fell in. But anyway, Bakugo, who is pretty much not Bakugo, sheesh. This is when pretty much as they get there, and they just see the pure slaughterness of this. The pure slaughter is about to commence. Because all the thugs just see nothing. Because this is when Izuku pulls a smart and literally just turns off all the lights. The fuck? Oh shit. Damn system grid. I'll go check it out. Oh, yeah, you do that. This is the third time today. Yeah, no kidding. When is Overall going to get that thing fixed? It's probably because of his experiment. He's been experimenting on that poor kid for the past 3 months. Why would he want to experiment on the kiddo anyway? I don't know. But something about a time quirk? I have no fucking idea. Yeah. With them, this is when the guy gets to the circuit grid. Motherfucker. I swear, this is the last time I'm working for Overall. I swear. Here. Damn bastard. Keep using the damn thing. This one, he can't even go down here without... Can't even go to the bathroom to these damn places without this damn thing turning off. Like, seriously. Can you go one day without experimenting on that kid? You probably experiments on that kid like 3 or 4 times a day. Oh, really? Yeah, the guy, he just experiments on the poor kid. Kid didn't even do nothing. It's just like 5 or 6. Truly. Yeah, I mean, isn't that hard to... Wait a minute. He turns around to see Back Bang. Ah, shit. This is pretty much when Izuku just kills him by slitting his throat. Poor man. This is when Izuku just walks towards them. After literally destroying the poor bastards. This is when pretty much Izuku is now holding the heads of pipe. Holding heads. I guess anything is possible now. Pretty much after that, this is when Izuku gets going. And follows them. After literally taking care of problems, because let's just face it, there's been brutal. Oh, by the day, Izuku comes across the new and good and just sees the place. He kills everyone there, and I mean everyone. Shows little mercy or remorse. That's because, well, what's the point of showing remorse to people who are pretty much jackasses to you, huh? So yeah, after killing the poor bastards, because they did not show any mercy to them, even if they tried. Like seriously, what the fuck is the point? But unfortunately, after the defeat of the great, not the great empire, but the great people of them, Izuku is just taking out villains and villains because they don't even stand a chance. It's pretty much left hooks, slit throats, pretty much doing all Punisher thing that you expect from, well, a kiddo like him. But after killing everyone there, literally everyone, and pretty much defeating all the best enemies that you could possibly defeat in a great battle to the death, as such as Net, this is when he comes across the big tank, which I don't remember his name. Hey, seriously, I don't remember. Although when you're pretty much doing what else and you haven't seen the anime, you kind of wouldn't remember the guy's name either. So don't judge me if I don't remember who the bastard's name is. He's that big hulking brute. Well, it doesn't really matter because he's gonna die. So pretty much this is when he just smiles seeing the Batbane. I've been dying to fight you. Really? Wait, really? But I won't disappoint. This is when he pumps up the venom into his body. Huh, so the rumors are true. You're our Bane's son. Well, this is when he's thinking, well, he's not wrong. I am Bane's kid, but I'm not biologically his kid. Although I can see where he gets that idea. I've been dying to fight him. However, ever since his past, I could never get a true challenge. But fighting you would be like fighting him in real life. You're obsessed with him, aren't you? He defeated me one time, but I won't let that happen again. Because this time, I am prepared. I've been training for years, so today's the final day I get to defeat you. Izuku just lost his point. He just hear, are you sleeping? Well, I'm sorry. I thought we were fighting, not giving speeches. Let's just fight. This is when they start fighting each other and punching each other day in and day out. The fight continues, and it's frightening. Chunks of flesh are flying off on each other, and pretty much the fight continues to a brutal standpoint. To the part where even Izuku had to hold back his trauma. But after that, this is when he punches the guy so hard, the head went clean off. This is when Izuku just sees he bruise it. It's all over the poor man's body. This is when Izuku literally sits up and just gets ready for a fight. Actually, no, this is when Izuku goes to get a heater. I don't know what you call them, those heat melting thingies. I think that's what they're called. Well, I'm not even saying it right. Heat melting thingies. What type of fucking person says heat melting thingies? That's not even what I meant. Those mini flamethrowers. That's what I'm trying to say. Those mini flamethrowers. Torches, I think? They give off heat. Oh, you know which one I'm talking about. It's just I don't know how to translate it. Is the best way of saying things. So pretty much after that, he grabs the torch and literally puts it onto his side and starts pretty much heating up pretty much putting heat on the wound. Which is a smart idea if you really think about it. Yeah, it's pretty smart. I'll admit it. So pretty much after literally doing that and literally patching himself up with cloth and, well, any alcohol, which is the best thing you could do to a wound, Izuku starts going to Overall. Now, here's what you should know about Overall. She is a mean bastard. Yep, Overall's a she for this one. So pretty much Izuku decided to take care of the problem. And literally, here's the best part. He's asleep. Yep, Overall's asleep. You literally see him asleep. See her asleep. It is hilarious because she thinks they're getting the upper hand. But luckily, when Izuku got there, he was thinking, bro, this was easy. And this is when Izuku just grabs a dagger and just chunked it into the girl's heart. I mean, into the girl's head. Oh, I see the look of disappointment. What? You got your fair share of bloodshed. I'm not gonna do a fucking boss fight. Come on. Oh, besides, let's admit it, those would take forever, and I literally had to go graphic on those. Don't be disappointed, just be grateful. well, I actually started showing my side. Anyway, pretty much this is when he finds a girl named Eri. Now, Izuku just sees how much she's in. So, Batbane picks him up and picks the poor girl up and takes her to UA. With the head of Overall. Now, here's the thing where he sees All Might getting flung to him. Need help? Young man?
Yeah, I can actually use the help. All for One gotten a little bit stronger than I thought.
How? This is when he just sees All for One. Oh. What do you mean, oh? He's using Venom.
What? Why the fuck would All for One need to use Venom?
To up his durability and pain tolerance.
Seriously?
Isn't that a bit of a bitch move?
I mean, on his part, due to him having a quirk.
Indeed it is. It is what you call a bitch move. This is when he just gets there. And he just sees the location. And Izuku just stands up. I was wondering when you were gonna pop up, father killer. Wait, this is when Izuku's thinking, wait, what? I don't remember killing anyone's papa. Oh, but you did. I don't remember. Remember a guy named Talia Ghul? Talia Ghul. No, name doesn't count. Oh, you're Ra's al Ghul's kid, aren't you? What gave that away? I did not recognize you. Boy, you're less ugly. Boy, you're a lot more ugly up close. This one he just turns up his one hand. Any last words? I see you're still single. Dip! I had enough of this. This one he just sees. Chip, 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 chip. Your weapons are useless. Wait for it. And this is when Izuku points up. And this is when he sees bats. Hundreds of thousands of bats scratching and biting at All for One. And he tries to fight them off. But Izuku grabs a big one and just throws the sharpened battle axe. And literally flings it to All for One, which hits him directly into the side. It literally cleaves his head in half. That was, quick? Yeah, that was quick. How did you do that? Oh, please. It's easy. You do something like that. Besides, he was easily distracted. If he was that truly distracted for something so gullible, well, to the point where even he was fooled, well, that I really need to not underestimate people. It takes great skill and cunning to pretty much master the ways of your deception. He was a rookie. Huh. This is when they hear, freeze! And all they hear is surround Batbane. Drop the kid and put your hands in the air. Stand down, heroes. What? I said stand down. Oh. Hello there. Hello. It is good to see that EU's safe. This is when Nezu winks. Oh. This is when Izuku mainly gets it. Oh! You sneaky rat! We are grateful that you helped us, and we hope we can continue this partnership. Of course, Nezu. Wait a minute, you teamed up with the vigilante? Yes, by the Hero Council's orders that no one is allowed to harm Batbane as long as he's in Japan. But we need all the help we can get. This one Aizawa walks out of anger. I'm gonna have to get used to that, aren't we? Am I? Yes. Would you like some tea? Eat, Batbane. Sure. After they get the tea, this one he says, you can take off the mask, Izuku. By the way, All Might went with him, and he goes, what? This one he takes it off. How did you find out? You were actually, Really? You guessed? I mean, this is when Izuku says, "Oh, so you knew, but you weren't 100% sure on your theory." Okay, spill the beans. Who do you thought I was? I thought it was Momo. Ow. If it was Momo's not even close to buff as me. Besides, I thought you guessed because of my body he built. Well, that, and also the voice modulating kind of almost sounded like Momo. Yeah, we were actually going to accuse him, but until now. So, what will happen to me? Nothing. As long as you don't kill innocent heroes, and only kill corrupted heroes, and etc., we will be fine. Deal? Deal. Alright then, see you around, Izuku. See you around. When he gets back to the Bat-Bane cave, he puts his costume up and heads to UA. And everyone just sees how fucking beat up he is. This is when Jiro and Momo say, "What happened?" Some villains thought it'd be a good idea to try to beat me up. Didn't really end well for them. Come on, let's take you to Recovery Girl. Babe, I'm fine. Ow, shit. You're not fine. Come on. Alright, sheesh. This is when they start taking him. This is when our Recovery Girl says, "Oh, this was smart of you. Ooh, 3rd degree. Now you just added yourself 3rd degree burn scars. But it was smart enough for you to pretty much put heat on the wounds to pretty much cover it up. Anyway, let me heal you." And this is when she starts kissing. Then both Momo and Jiro get jealous. After they got done healing, immediately Izuku goes to them and just French kisses them. Both. And this one, Recovery Girl says, "Can you not fuck on my bed?" Sorry, you know how. Gotta keep the lover first patient. I know. By the way, is it illegal to date 2 people at once? Nope. Well, it's actually legal ever since the popular harem thing came up. Harem? Yep. But this is a threesome. Still. Okay, you heard that? I could legally marry you two. You better. You want to choose the ring? After that, yeah. Ever since that day, Izuku's still done his vigilante thing, and as for Momo and, well, you already know the rest. As for Momo and Jiro, they continuously dated, and none of them actually accused them. Izuku still continued his Bat-Bane thing, and handled mostly the idiots that dares attack him. And yeah, that's about it. This has been the one shot of what if Deku was a vigilante. I know it wasn't really vigilante-ish, but come on, it's the best thing I can do considering all the other what ifs I've done over the years, over the past year. Yes, it's actually been a full year. And I forgot to mention, it's probably what, my anniversary of being, my first year being a YouTuber? So, pretty much, this is going to be interesting. So, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I'll see you all in the next vid.